Alright, we're on the ground for the first time. Take two. I almost divulged what it was that I bought for this thing. So, but yeah, she's on the ground here at the house for the first time. Right on. Needs a bath. We'll dig the pressure washer out after the sun goes behind the garage a little bit. Sun's gonna go, where's my hand gonna go that way. So, and I'll get some shade over here. I'll blast it with the pressure washer and clean her up a bit, just because I want to. We did notice yesterday Dad's little rollover. It did cause some damage. It's cracked. Crack stops down here, but then I was also just noticing this bolt pulled through, so it's busted right here as well. See, kind of flexing there a little bit, so I don't know. That's going to be an expensive piece. I'm sure it's one of the bigger pieces of plastic on this thing. But let me just price out what it would cost to actually replace that. I don't know. Could probably try to stitch it together with some rivets and some cross bracing, but I don't know. That's going to flex and continue cracking and break apart as time goes on, so I might just pop that out. I don't know if I get some big flat washers. Just put a big flat washer right on top there. Kind of spread that load around a little bit more, but if I'm showing you in the camera, it's bright, I can't see on the screen. But yeah, because basically it's the cargo bed. And it comes, okay, so I guess it stops about halfway down the seat there. So, oh, I'm sure they'll probably want a few $100 for it. We'll see. Just make sure the little filter box is still good. Pre-filter. It's all separate from the box itself, so I think we're alright. Put some plastic bags over that before I dig out the washer. Kitty's checking it out. That seat was warm, by the way. So anyhow, let's I'm gonna put the 4-point harness on, I think. Now it's hot and miserable out here. So let's get on the ball with that. Alrighty, I've been playing around for a little bit here. I got my cargo net on. I may tweak how it fits a little bit, but we got the mirror in. I like that. The only problem with it is there's a couple of nuts here that hold the little, the adjuster ball. Those are already stripped out and they were loose. So I snugged them up. Just keep an eye on it. It just wants to spin inside there. So got the overhead storage in. Kind of like that. That mirror's awfully big. I don't know if I like that because you're looking right at yourself in the middle. Really would have liked a couple of smaller ones on the side, but I couldn't find anything. I think when I was looking, I couldn't remember the diameter of the bar, so that's what I bought instead. But I don't know. Run with this for a little bit. I may just buy a couple of small ones on the sides. The seat is out. There's the top of the fuel tank and the sending unit and all that. This plastic has to come off. And this one's got to come off so I can get to the seatbelt bolts. We're putting the harness in. There's the straps. One thing I don't quite understand yet, and we'll worry about it as we go, is how I'm going to secure to the back of this. I don't know if it's a loop and a buckle or what, but yeah, we'll play with it as we go. So, alrighty, let's get these plastics off and go from there. Kitty's hot. So am I. Sweating. Got the hat off. A little bit of a breeze, but it's pretty warm. Sun's starting to move over, but we got a little ways till the shade hits us. I've been pulling plastics, and I got this one mostly unbolted, but looks like you got to take the side guard off to get the plastic out. I can't get it past this. The seatbelt retractor, so we're going to try just pulling bolts. Got one bolt going this way and there's one bolt going down that way, but the side plastics might be in the way, so I don't know how successful we'll be. Until the sun goes down we can cool off anyway. But it's an 18mm bolt for the big ones. So got the old, I don't know what this is, Husky kit or whatever. I think I bought this from the junkyards, but going the right way. But yeah, it's cooking right now. I didn't go look to see what the temperature was. I actually walked inside and just forgot what I was doing, came back out and just realized that's why I walked inside. Okay, sweet, that's all we need. Okay. Well, other than pulling that other bolt to get the retractor out, because we're going to take the old seat belt off. But I thought, okay. I'm losing my mind. It's getting warm. Let me continue turning some bolts here. Alrighty, we got her. She's screaming down there for something, but she's off. Bolts are out. I thought I had to get to that bolt there. Where's it at? But that's just for framework. This side is out. Tucks way up underneath there. There's the front side of the motor. Little heat shield. That's a hokey looking cut there. Huh. Looks like it's almost missing a chunk. Oh well. I'm still eyeballing for a new pipe for this thing, but I got one out right now, but it's really expensive. Then you gotta get the tuner as well, so I like the clamps to, the springs to keep it snugged up. Huh. I forget what this is for. Is this your air intake? What is that? Huh. This would be for your clutch. Oh, this would be air intake over here. I don't know what this is for. Just a breather or something? It's attached to the clutch. Huh, I don't know. Anyway, so let's get this harness laid out and figure out where we're going to go next. It's still warm. So I ran up to Ace, bought a couple of bolts, because this is one of the attach bolts. There's a nut on the end of this piece. But see, that's pressed in, kind of like a wheel stud. I didn't have a bolt that I was comfortable with using. That's what we needed right there. So I ran up to Ace, just bought another set of grade 8s. And some washers and some nuts. Should have probably grabbed some lock washers, but I didn't. But here's where we're at. This piece is not fully installed, but I had to notch this out to fit the belt coming through, because the old one was just a little, I guess like a cable with the coupling on the end. The other side is where the retractor sat, so it's going to have a big hole here, but yeah, screw it. This side is actually all in. I had to find a bolt to fit in that. I had one with the right thread because I was missing, from delivery actually, missing one of the regular bolts. So yeah, that's good enough. I don't really plan to use the cup holder much anyway. Let things flop around a little bit, but whatever. At least it helps you secure it. So yeah, that's good. Not real pleased with pinching the webbing between the stud and the, I guess what you call the ring or whatever, but yeah, it'll work. Fuse box there. Right. Let me get this. Yeah, look at that. Fuses. So, one thing we got to keep an eye out for is these lines. They've had problems on the forums with some of the lines rubbing through the frame and whatnot. These don't look like they're showing signs of rubbing after, I got 8.5 hours on this thing. So I'll crawl underneath one of these days and check them all. But not pretty cool. I like this little thing. I will do a pipe and a tuner eventually. The only one I can find right now is about $800. I'm not interested in spending that kind of money on a little tiny pipe. I could just do a muffler, but I'd rather do the whole thing. Let's open her all up. But for now, still waiting for my goodies to show up. Yeehaw. Alright. But we're going to bolt that side of the plastics back in, get the back piece put back in, figure out what I'm going to do for attaching the harness back here. Hopefully it won't slide too much, but I'm going to turn this into a permanent GoPro mount. May have to put a little plate on that, but I guess I could put one of the adhesive mounts right there and just run the camera off of that. It'd be a nice, stable, sturdy spot. And I can get the little arms and everything, and I can show me or go forward or look back. And so we'll put that little bracket to good use. But alrighty, it's still toasty warm, but we're starting to get some shade over here. It's still warm. But it's going on 6 o'clock. The mystery parts have arrived. What could they be? But more on that in a moment. So, I gave her a bath while I was actually waiting for the guy to show up. I just pressure washed it, wiped it down real quick, but it's got dirt in a few spots. But at least all the big stuff's gone. Kind of got into the motor. You know, stay away from the plugs because you don't want to be forcing water into electrical connections, but you don't hear the music in the background. But yeah, I just gave her a good once over. Actually got quite a bit of gunk off of her. Staying a little bit in there still, but yeah. So what we're going to do now is take a look at this vehicle. I'm going to ask you, actually we're going to find the remote control right up here. Turn old Sandy Kershaw down a little bit there. So here she is now, all nice and clean. Now I'm going to do something to this thing, and I want to see if you can tell the difference. Hopefully you can. If you can't, well, you need help. So give me just a second, and we'll be right back, and I'll see if you can tell the difference. Alrighty? Stay tuned. Alright, what did I do to it? I changed something. Take a wild guess what? Okay, you probably know. I'm sure most of you pay attention to my stuff, but there we go, Maxxis Bighorn. Those backs are huge. I did not pay attention when I ordered these to the back spacing. The wheels are the same. The rear back spacing is maybe a little bit further out. But with a wider tire on the back, I am now over my 50-inch limit for a lot of trails. So we'll see how far I can get this weekend. But I'm at 53 inches now. A little wide. I'm glad they fit. But we went, here's the old tires. Old, I mean they're only a couple months old. 4-ply Carlisle AT 498s, although they are made in the US of A. These are 25 by 10s for the rear, 12-inch, or 25 by 8s on the front. That doesn't look very safe. These are 26 by 12s, 12-inch rim on the back. So I went 2 inches wider. There were 8s in the front, there are 9s in the front now. Put this thing in park because I had it neutral. Also 26-inch tall, so I went up an inch. Gets a little close. I don't know if the wheel's going to hold, but yeah, like back in there looks awfully, is it showing? Yeah, looks awfully close. Maybe during some compression it may rub a little bit, but unfortunately I got no place to ride this thing, so I can't even go give them a whirl. Like I said, those are bias plies, if I mentioned it. These are radials. One thing I may try, which we'll see. I bought wheel spacers too, just in case. They weren't cheap, but just in case. I don't need them for the back, obviously. But if you see the difference from back to the front, I might just try putting the front ones on. Spread the front out a little bit. I might. We'll just see some. Hold on, we're going to run them like this on the trail Saturday morning, but I like it. I sprayed the hubs. They were unpainted, unfinished aluminum, so sprayed them black. Just didn't really care for the silver in the middle there anyway. But brand new black steel rims, ITP rims. Is that what I bought? I don't remember what I did with the receipt. But there we go. I wasn't going to do it. This was in a fit of boredom after not being able to sleep one night. But yeah, she sure looks like a whole different little rig now. A couple hours of work. Cargo net is on. I shifted things around. I crimped my little hooks a little bit so I can fish them down into the holes there so you don't have to come over the side. Got that. Got them up there. Got this one just latched up top here, but that could go really anywhere. The back's got in there. Got this middle one hanging down, just looped in there. Give me some storage capabilities. I zip tied the excess strapping from the harness up so it's not going to be flapping around because they're pretty long. Yeah, the harness is in. I like it. It's comfortable. If anything, I guess I could have brought it down a little bit more, but I think this is just a hair high. You're saying about 4 inches from your neck, but yeah, we'll give it a whirl. Little pouch for goodies. Did come with a really cheesy flashlight. It's just a little dome light type deal, so that went in the garbage. I think we even put the batteries in, it wouldn't even turn on. So my new GoPro mount, got the mirror on. It feels a little bit taller. Oh geez. Hey, what's going on? So, got the overhead storage bag. Here's my little compressor I picked up. Go along with. Fits up there nice and neat. Just a little guy. It's got a cigarette adapter and some battery clips and you name it by the Slime Corporation. All buttoned up in a nice little case. So that fits up top nice in the, assuming that's the glove pouch, but it'll sit up there for now. And we got a little cubby hole here which goes all the way up to the front. You can put, I don't know, wallets or keys or something. This one's kind of nice. It's for glasses, but it goes all the way up to the front as well. Up over the top of the mirror, so you can put goggles in there. So I like that. A little more storage. Woohoo! Pro Armor is the harness that I put on. Tusk Off-Road, that's actually the wheel spacers. I don't have them on here, but no, I'm happy. I'm happy. We done good today. I'm done with this, and I'm going to work on putting the AC unit in the window. In the window there, you can see the top of it there in the window. Start cutting some lumber. It's cooling down. It's still about, what did it say, 85.5 out here right now, but pushing, I don't know, 7 o'clock, 7:30. But there's a little bit of a breeze blowing. The neighbors got their AC cranked up, so I see a pretty cat in the rearview mirror. Oh, I did. She was on the tire. There she is. Look at that. We can focus into the mirror. Checking on, there's the wheel spacer too. That's one of the rears, but anywho, I'll probably set the camera up and show the reloading of this thing. I'm not going to leave it in the yard all night. I did notice some more damage from Dad's rollover. It went over to flex this plastic and it actually cracked my decal. Not that's going to matter, but for my licensing legalities. So yeah, as of right now, I got a full tank of fuel. Tires are aired up. They didn't come with any air in them at all. Sticker in the box said that run them with the manufacturer for the vehicle's manufacturer as rating. Those are bias plies and they run at 7 psi. I put 7 in these and they were just way too soft. So I went up to 12, which, doing the old, push test on them, it kind of feels about the same. So we'll go with 12, see how that goes. If I need more, I need more. They can go up to 36 psi, but I don't think I need that much for off-road. But yeah, we're good. We're good. We've done some stuff, done some running around. Don't know if I have the lumber I need to go around the window for, but I'm gonna have some leftover plywood, so I might just trim that out and probably wind up going up tomorrow to pick up some primer and paint. I may have some primer around here. I have to look. Just get some plain old white paint, slab it on, and call her good. Anywho, let's end this portion of the video. Get the reloading here done. I'll probably put that up at the end of this, and then yeah, move on to something else. Probably won't show much of doing the AC unit. Gotta get the saw out, get the sawhorse out, but let's get this thing up and on the truck and put away before I do that. So we'll catch y'all in the next video. Enjoy your day. I've got 2 more days to work before we can go riding. Buddy Daniel's going, and Ben, Master Mopar Man, may be going. I think he said he was going to go. I haven't talked to him today, but Kevin is not going. He says it's too early, so go over to his channel, Kevin92XJ, and give him a ration of you-know-what for not wanting to get up early to go play. And yeah, we'll take some cameras with. I gotta go charge the GoPros, probably take one or both of these with. And we'll have some fun for a couple hours before driving into work. Maybe I'll just take the truck into work. Yeah. Drive this thing all the way down into work and show it off. Yeah, make everybody jealous. Look what I did this morning. Yeah. Alrighty, let's end this. I gotta put some AC in the house. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Alright, here's an after vid. That's a snug fit. How am I on that cable? It might be. That might be a wee bit of a problem there, but we can fix that. So the rears will not fit. The fronts, with the old tires, they get a little bit of room both back and forth, but They rub both sides now. There's red paint on the tires, so she's a snug fit, that's for sure. It's nice though, because I don't have to worry about ramming her into the front of the bed, because the rear tires hit the wheel wells now, so. But I'm sure glad I got a long box. Cool. I like those tires. I like the white letters. A little concerned about trail clearances, but yeah, we'll find out Saturday. I gotta get that bolt off. Spray it. I do need to find a new attach point. I was going up through the roll bar here, but it's chewing up my straps already, so may try to go find around some suspension components or something. And if I can go in through there around the frame, that might work. But that's going to catch the body no matter what, so I don't know. I'm thinking of putting like something down in here to attach to, but we'll figure it out. Alrighty, thanks for watching. I gotta turn my air conditioner on. Put it in first. Bye bye.